Alright guys, what's going on? It's Jack and welcome back to another video. So in this one I want to talk about Vahn and how he's basically being really active on Twitter when it comes to Call of Duty. That's what's going to be about the first half of the video, and then the second half of the video, guys, I wanted to have a little heart-to-heart with you, and no, it's not what it seems to be. No, I'm not deleting the channel. No, I'm not giving up. Not yet, anyway. It's something a little bit closer to the heart. And for those of you guys that have a little bit of a closer relationship with me, whether it's in real life or just social media back and forth, or whether you're a subscriber that has been here since damn near the very beginning, or for a long time, I hope you guys stick around for that, because there's something that I wanted to tell you from the bottom of my heart. So without further ado, let's get into the subject of today's discussion. Before we get to the second half of the video, and that is that Vahn is actually talking a lot about Call of Duty, well, at least as of recent times, on his Twitter. Like, I'm looking at his Twitter feed now, and once I'm done with the commentary, I'm going to cut and paste it or whatnot, or however the hell you want to describe it. But, yeah, he's basically saying how he fucking loves Call of Duty. That is all. Talk soon. Now, basically, when you're saying that basically, in my eyes, that pretty much confirms that you're still involved. So I honestly think that he is in some way, shape, or form involved in this next Call of Duty that's coming out. And as a matter of fact, I think that pretty much nothing has changed, except for maybe, guys, Activision or Treyarch or whoever the hell's in charge or whatever making these decisions. Give this man a position that is equal to what he did in Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, because Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 still continue to be the absolute best Call of Duties that were ever made. Two of the absolute best. If there's a top three, Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 are on most people's lists for number 1 or number 2, depending on their personal preference, okay? Yeah, give this man some power in terms of the multiplayer back. I mean, granted, he wants it. I know in Black Ops 4 he was talking about how he was in charge in Battle Royale, and obviously he was in charge of Battle Royale, but I don't know, man. Vahn, the franchise could use you more than ever, in my opinion, man. So if there's a 1/10000000th of a chance that you happen to be seeing this video, I hope. I know it's stressful, and I understand, and I wouldn't ask anybody to trade their health for anything. And that's kind of what the second half of this commentary is about. But the thing is, if you're able to do it, and if it's no risk to you or whatnot, then by all means, make this next Call of Duty a good one. Let's have a good one this year. It's I feel like I've been deprived of a truly great Call of Duty for like over a year now, to be honest, to put it respectfully. I have a lot of fun in Black Ops 4, but at the same time, there's just something that's been missing, and who knows, maybe it's your recipe for success when it comes to Call of Duty. Because I don't know about you guys. Now, Black Ops 3 was really good, but at the same time, there was just something that felt a little off about it. No, I'm not talking about the advanced movement. I really like the advanced movement. I don't think that was a problem. It just didn't feel... Something was a little off about it. I cannot tell you. As a person that's a fan of Call of Duty and that has been a fan of Call of Duty, and in a month from now, I've been doing this for 5 years here on YouTube, I can't really wrap my head around it. What makes Call of Duty Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 feel so good and so Call of Duty and Treyarch-ish that is missing from Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4. It just doesn't feel the same. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's nostalgia. Maybe I'm looking too much into it. But there's just something that's a little bit off in terms of Black Ops 4 and Black Ops 3 in terms of how the games feel, how they play, and just the whole Call of Duty Treyarch flavor. It's like there's a part of it that's missing out of the recipe. So yeah, I'm really glad that he's being active and talking about Warzone. Obviously, he's a Battle Royale lover. And at the same time, there's rumors going around that there's manual health is going to come back. We all know that it's going to be taking place in Vietnam in terms of the next Call of Duty. So a lot of you guys have also spoken to me over in the comment section telling me how you're excited about that and about the weapons of Vietnam, or the fact that it's going to be taking place around that era. So a lot of you guys are excited for that. So that's good. And also at the same time, it kind of gives us a different kind of visual stimulus. Stimulation, so to speak, when it comes to all this Call of Duty stuff. So that is pretty much all I had to say in terms of that subject. So for those of you guys that clicked on this video for that reason, there you go. There's your fix. And if you want to stick around, you're more than welcome to, but the rest is going to be a little bit of a heart-to-heart, and I've only got about 5 minutes left, so I want to 5 or 4 minutes left, so I just want to get into this right now and get it all out. And that is, first of all, for those of you guys that have been continuing to watch my stuff over the last, who knows, maybe even since the beginning, or for those of you guys that have stuck around, because it's no secret really that my channel is is pretty much really, really, really slow, and there's not much action going on. But there are those of you that, for one reason or another, have chosen to stick around. And some of you guys I talk to on social media back and forth. Some of you guys I know personally. Some of you guys I have, even though I haven't met you guys yet, there are a handful of you that I know personally due to real life that know my stuff here and that may watch me every once in a while or maybe on stream or whatnot. But the thing is, with everything that's been going on in the world lately, and today Mom had surgery and everything went well, by the way. Some of you might be curious about that. Everything went well, and the operation went smoothly. And as soon as I'm done with this commentary, I'm actually going to go swing by and pick her up. So thank goodness everything was good on that end. But with everything in terms of this whole beer flu, so to speak, quote unquote beer flu that's been going on, as well as everything in terms of like what everybody has to deal with in terms of finances and everything in between, and as well as the health part of it, it does really make you realize just how precious life is in terms of so many different aspects. We're not just talking about life and death, and we're not just talking about the coronavirus, but we're talking about like how basically one day you've got things going on like school, like work and all that kind of stuff, and then in the snap of a finger, it could all be gone for one reason or another. Sometimes it's tragic, sometimes it's necessary, sometimes it's whatever it is. Life hardly surprises me anymore. Like once you get to a certain age, I guess, and when you experience a certain number of things in life, there's hardly anything that surprises you anymore. But one thing I will say is that, granted, obviously my mother has a whole bunch of health issues, so I'm not even going to risk. I mean, in my job after Friday, there's not going to be any work going on. And I'm going to have to figure out finances, and the company also is going to figure out finances in terms of how we're going to be compensated and or if we're going to be compensated. I do have some paid time off time that I've accumulated, but it won't last forever, and it's only going to cover so much. And I don't have that much left in savings. And the thing is, there's that as well. And the thing is, I can't even risk being put into a different position if that's what they're going to offer us. I can't even risk that, because if there is a certain element of risk, which there is, because the numbers of infected people are going up exponentially by the day, and it's absolutely big. And the thing is, if I get sick, I know the chances are I'll be fine, even though I've got high blood pressure issues, which I am on medicine for. And I know my immune system isn't probably the best due to the fact that I haven't been exercising that much lately, but my weight's fine, my diet's been fine. But at the same time, if I do get sick, chances are, because of my age and all that kind of stuff, I'll survive. I'll be fine. But the thing is, because my mother lives with me, I know that I can't take that risk. I can't even take that risk to work in a different position, because I would just be upping my chances of getting infected and therefore infecting her. And if she gets infected, it's not gonna. Chances are she might not survive, truth be told. And the thing is, some of you on social media have been saying the kindest of words. Some of you guys have had the really nice words to say. Like today I got this tweet that I'm going to put up right here, which are totally sweet words. I mean, it really touches my heart, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to tell you this. And the thing is, there's just a whole bunch of things going on, not just for myself, but for everybody else. So the thing is, I just wanted to say, if I don't get a chance to say it, or let's just say, for instance, let's say I'm compromised. Let's say my health is compromised and I don't know it because of my high blood pressure issues, or because diabetes runs in my family, although I don't have it. But because of that going on, I mean, that might play a role, or the fact that I've got elevated cholesterol. I don't know. But the thing is, whatever happens, there's going to be ups and downs for everybody, and this is going to be, to some way, shape, or form, a rough situation for many people, not just myself. But whatever happens with me, I just wanted to say thank you very much for all the viewings, the kind words that you guys have had to say over the years. Some of you have had the most amazing words to say. I mean, some of you say things about me that don't even make sense. I mean, I'm nowhere near as quote unquote good at this stuff as some of you guys may think. And if you guys want to know the difference between a talented YouTuber and a non-talented YouTuber, me being the untalented YouTuber, finish watching this video and then go watch Difo or Dying Food. Look him up in the search engine. For those of you guys that have no idea who I'm talking about, he's blown up, and there's a reason why this person has blown up lately. This person is legitimately talented. I guarantee you'll want to sub to him, because he's extremely talented and his stuff is entertaining as fuck. So, that's the difference. But the thing is, despite the fact that I'm untalented, a percentage of you have decided to stick around. A percentage of you have decided to watch my stuff on a regular basis. And some of you have decided to recently subscribe. So for that, I say thank you. I wanted to tell everybody that I want you guys to be absolutely safe. Think of those around you. Think of the well-being of the people that you care about. And at this time, with everything being rough for everybody around the world, whether you're in the United States or even Italy or China, everywhere, be safe. We'll get through this. You know, we're all together in on this, whether you like it or not. And let's just hope for the best. And I think this would be the perfect time to be thankful of the things that we have taken for granted time and time again, like things like being able to do a commentary and things like the internet, the very simple things, or just having food on the table, or just being able to work for a living and try to survive and make do. Because right now times are tough, but if we stick together, we'll get through it. So anyway, guys, that's all I had to say. Thank you very much for the continued support. Thank you for those of you that decided to stick around to listen to the entirety of this video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.